Good, great. Yeah, everybody get the out of here. All right. How are we, guys? Good? We're good since those gentlemen left? You know, yeah. You know, I gotta say, like, apparently they were just... Okay, everyone really is like, whatever, dude. Apparently they were making weird noises, which I gotta say, like, during, a comedy show, like, if somebody has a weird laugh, you gotta kind of let it slide, right? But if it's like a weird noise, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, I did a show in Pennsylvania 2 nights ago, and it was the middle of nowhere. So I thought, for the most part, that I was just gonna see like a group of Amish people, you know? So, and like being a comedian, when you go to these new places, you want to write material about the places you go to. So I was like, all right, yeah, Amish people. You guys don't have any phones. Okay, genius. We're ready to go. I get to the venue, there's just 10 frat bros, no Amish people, and one of them had the craziest laugh ever. But you could tell like he was having a good time. This laugh. He was going, hey! Alright, so the first time I heard it, I was like, alright, no big deal, right? Everybody's having a good time. Second time, hey! Now everybody in the audience is like, what the fuck is that laugh? But I still let it go. Then the third time, hey! I had to address it because everybody in the room was looking for the laugh. So I was like, how can I make this guy feel okay and normal about laughing like that? It's all good, I was like, whoever's laughing like that, it's the best laugh I've ever heard, man. It's the exact same noise I used to make during recess when one of my friends would put their fingers in my butt. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. I lost you here, bro. I lost you. This guy was laughing before that. He's like, no. That shit is sus. Yeah, not clapping for that. No, because that was the last time any of those bros laughed, too. They were like, this kid is sus. What the hell, bro? They were all just back there smoking the vape. You ever notice that? People like in places that they're not supposed to smoke the vape, as long as they put it through the shirt, they think it's okay. They're like, no, you can't smell the cherry cool mint cool out there. And I'm blowing it through my shirt, dude. It's gotta be one of the worst addictions, man. Everyone's doing it, But I feel like it's normal. It's normalized now in society, Some of the older people, they don't get it though. Like my mom has been getting really into golf recently, So much so that she's watching it on YouTube. I'm like, Mom, you're 68 years old watching golf videos on YouTube. Did you Freaky Friday a 13-year-old woman, a girl? Like, what the hell? I'm ashamed. She's just watching it. She's like, oh my God, Ted, I am addicted to golf. This is phenomenal. I can't take it all. This is perfect. It's so peaceful. I can take an edible and watch it. I'm like, Mom, you take edible? What's going on here? She's like, yeah, I'm addicted to golf. Like, I'm obsessed. I can't. And then I start giving her a hard time. I'm like, really, Mom? Yeah. You're addicted to golf. Hit me in the veins. You liking that? And then, all of a sudden, as I'm making fun of her, I start to feel bad because, there was, a 9-month phase where I had just a very intense time with ketamine. So I don't know if I should judge her at all. You know what I mean? Right, no, say no. You're a ketamine girl or no? Stay away from it?
No. I almost died from that shit.
You almost died from it? Oh, you were in a just...
Like a real MD gave it to me.
Real MD? Oh, yeah, I did the powder. I did the street stuff. I did the fun stuff. Okay, so for any of you who have never done it, don't do it, okay? Because it's the most fun you'll ever have in your entire life. Yeah. Good luck not wanting to do it. I love we got the whole gang over here. Let's go. The whole gang, you know what I mean? Right? Okay, so when I knew I needed to stop when it started to involve my family. Okay, I love how you were like, chief, bitch. You just did that. I don't know why you did that. You done with your drink? Is that why you slammed it? Let's go. Make some noise for India back there. What it is? Good to see y'all, right? Clock it. Am I right? That's it. I clocked it. All the white people are like, yeah. They're just gonna start being like, But okay, if your family gets involved in your drug habits, you gotta stop. Okay? So I'm like 22 years old. This is the last year in college, and I use my dad's car to go to a party. Right? What the fuck was that? Is that just AI? Did you hear that? Benedict, you heard that? What the fuck was that? That was God. Ted, do not tell this story. We're telling it, pal. Alright, so I'm on the way to a party, and then I leave my car back with my dad, and I realize that we had left a bag of ketamine in the cup holder of my dad's car. Okay? And for those of you who don't know, I'll describe ketamine really quick. It looks exactly like cocaine, and anytime you do ketamine, everything just slows down. You guys are about 8 feet away from me. It just feels like you guys are 100 feet away from me, okay? Everything zooms out. It feels like you're a Sims character, controlling your Sims character from above. You start to, you disassociate, you start to slow down. You can tell in somebody's voice, they start to slur, okay? So my dad calls me. He goes, Teddy? Did you leave a bag of cocaine in my car? And you know, if the other white guys in here, anytime we get in trouble, we just blame our other white friend, right? Okay? So I was like, I mean, Dad, it wasn't mine. It was Kyle's. He must have left the cocaine in the car. I'm sorry, it's not mine. I don't do that. Okay, my bad. It won't happen again. I apologize. He goes, are you sure it was cocaine? So I'm on the other end of the line, and I'm like 99% sure that my dad just did a bump of that ketamine in the car cup holder. I go, okay, Dad, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the nearest beach, lay down a towel, and just remember what a great guy you are. He's on the phone, he just goes, okay. So that was the first and last time I ever did ketamine with my dad. And that's when I knew I had to cut it off right there. I was like, Jesus Christ, my dad just did my ketamine. Okay. Can't happen again, man. Wild. Insane story, man. I used to do a lot of fucking drugs, man. I used to smoke weed like 5 or 6 times a day for 16 years. Which is funny because like weed, I feel like when you tell people that about weed, people are like, all right, standard, whatever. Like it, right? It's okay. And then when you stop doing it and you kind of look back on your weed days, you're like, all right, well, how did I even get into it? And it just reminds me of how I actually got into it. I grew up in New York City, and growing up in New York City, you try things at a way younger age, you know, because you're kind of unsupervised for the most part. You're doing the same sort of things, and you just see a bunch of different type of people, places, and things. I would walk the same route to school every single day, and at 8 in the morning, I would just see the same group of like 5 to 10 guys in the corner of the park smoking what I thought was weed and just freaking out afterwards. So they just So by the time I was like 12 and a half, 13, I was like, I need to try weed. Sick. Right, so I texted one of my mentors, Oliver, who was 14 at the time. I was a freshman in high school. I was like, Oliver, I need some weed, man. Can you give me some weed? He texted me back. He's like, yeah, Dad, how much do you want? And I was like, let me get 2 weeds. I'll take 2 of them. That's probably all I need. So then he texts me back, he goes, all right, man, cool, that'll be $400. All right, so for the next 6 months, I needed to wait until my birthday so my grandma would give me like the $500 for me to buy it, okay? And in this time, I did all the research that one does before you smoke weed. And I found out the first time you smoke pot, you don't get high, which is crazy. Like, can you imagine all these other freaking like dumb white guys who had to die in the middle of the forest back in the olden days before they actually got high from smoking weed, right? Like Thelonious and Hamlet are in the garden smoking plants. Like, ooh, Thelonious, what's this one? Smokes the poison oak, immediately dies. Then Hamlet's like, ooh, but what if I smoke it one more time, right? It's insane. I don't know how we discovered that. But anyway, I finally got the weed. And I wanted to smoke it by myself first because I wanted to, enjoy the not high and then get high with my friends later. So I go into my family's bathroom. It's like Tuesday at 3 in the morning. I do all the things that I know you need to do to hopefully make sure that it's not going to smell. So I go into the bathroom. I turn on the shower. I just make sure the hot water dissipates the smell. I put a towel down. Load up the bowl, and I just light underneath the bowl, and I inhale as hard as I can. And then I flush the toilet. But there's no weed that comes out of my mouth. I'm not concerned, okay? Because as far as I know, I just smoked weed for the first time. I am now ready to get stoned. Okay? So I meet my buddy Oliver in the park. And I was like, dude, I got this weed, man. This weed you gave me is dope, bro. I smoked some weed in my parents' bathroom, bro. It's dope. I'm ready to smoke it again and get high with you, bro. And I offered him. I was like, dude, you want to smoke this thing first? He's like, nah, man, come on, bro. It's your weed. You smoke it first. So I was like, all right, cool, bet. So I load up the bowl, and then I just do exactly what all these other guys in the corner of the park were doing the entire time I saw them. So I light underneath the bowl. I inhale as hard as possible. I exhale. Nothing comes out again. Oliver goes, dude, what are you doing? And that's when I realized all these other guys in the corner, they were smoking crack. Okay? So now, guys, no more ketamine. I'm now addicted to crack. Guys, I'm Ted Jones. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming out. Bye.